Hey, Comic Book Nation, welcome to the studio here at San Diego Comic-Con. BD here, and I am joined by the Walking Dead themselves, Jeffrey Morgan, Nadia Hilker, Eleanor Matsora, Cooper Andrews. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to come hang out.
Yeah.
I know Comic-Con is very busy. This is your first Comic-Con.
Yeah.
What? All three of you.
Yeah.
Cooper.
Virgin.
Okay, so what's the first impression of Comic-Con for you so far?
I think I still have so much excitement in me that I didn't get out yet, because when I saw the trailer and then we were right out on stage and then you see all these thousands of people and you're just holding so much in, so much excitement and like pinching moments you don't really get to let out.
Tonight when you go home, you'll
I'll be just
You'll
jumping
jump
up
around.
and
Yeah,
up and down on my balcony, just screaming and
That's it.
pinching myself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
There's a whole feeling like where you feel like the whole room's breathing, but they're quiet, but
Yeah.
they're all breathing.
Yeah.
And you're like, something's in here.
Yeah.
When Luke and Empire, they're like, or not Luke, but Han Solo, like, where are we? We're in a mouth, you know. And that was what it felt like.
You know, I didn't quite believe that it was going to be, like, everyone told me Hall H would be full. They told me that, and I was like, a part of me was like, it's somewhere to be full. So to walk out and see that many people and really understand what it is that people who've been more experienced with Comic-Cons have been telling us for ages, like, this is what it's going to be like. Until you feel it and see it, like, it's a pretty extraordinary thing.
And also scary for me because whenever I feel like there's pressure in every word I'm saying, my head wants to say the worst possible things. And I got I was like, don't say that, don't say that. And
Who are you talking to?
What did you want to say? That was what I want to know.
And so, Jeff, I mean, you had a pretty cool experience. You went on Conan, you and Norman, Daryl, went on Conan with Tom Cruise.
That's exactly
which
right.
is about as cool as it gets.
It doesn't get any cooler.
Well-
I mean, I grew up watching, Risky Business and Top Gun, and we've been talking about Top Gun, and when I say we, I mean the world has been talking about Top Gun 2 since they made the first Top Gun, and as well as Tom has been talking about it. But anyway, he came on and was the guest, and Norman and I just were there being idiots, and he came on as the guest, and we saw the trailer backstage, and we looked at each other and were like, should we stay and see if we can meet him? Yeah, we should stay and see if we can meet him.
It's Tom Cruise.
It's Tom Cruise.
You're not going to not.
He came down and we spent a good 45 minutes talking to him. And we were trying so hard to be cool. When you're like you're sort of outside yourself, like looking at yourself, going, "Oh, you're being an idiot right now." But he was so genuine and cool, and made eye contact the whole time, and we covered a lot of bases, and it was neat. We have moments in this business where we're fanboys, and that was definitely one of them for me.
Was it everything that you thought it would be?
And more.
Oh, wow.
I would love to have seen
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
like the two coolest guys on our show being like little boys,
Yeah.
you know?
Right?
Yeah,
I
we
think
were
that's so
excited.
funny because people like lose their mind to meet you guys,
Right.
and meanwhile there you guys are with someone who's
Yeah, and as it's time to say goodbye, I was like, and we hadn't asked for a picture. We were trying to like maintain our dignity, and I was like, hey man, can we do a picture with you? And he of course was like, absolutely. And Norman looks over at me and he's like, he whispers in my ear, he's like, oh my God, thank God you did that. So
That's amazing.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Oh,
But
that's great.
That was my highlight. Yeah,
Oh, I
was
love
pretty
it. But let's talk about The Walking Dead now. The season 10 trailer looked awesome. It just dropped in Hall H. The fans went wild. I was sitting there. I mean, I was cheering for it. Some mind-blowing stuff in there. The new season hits AMC on October 6th. But I want to start with you, Nadia, because you're now really part of the family. You've done it for a year. You've come back for a year, too. Both for you and Magna, is there an enhanced sense of comfort, would you say?
I think Magna never felt comfortable anywhere but outside on the road with her people. And Nadia, yes, I do feel more comfortable because now you know everyone and you're not scared of being judged by saying weird stuff.
No, we're judging.
Yeah, it's true. But I maybe don't care. I don't care as much no more when you are. But yeah, it's definitely a family. But I felt that way from the very beginning. Like you feel it, and it's a very special crew and cast, and yeah.
That's awesome. And so, Eleanor, I mean, I think I saw a shot in the trailer where you two, we had
Yeah.
we're getting
We
a little
didn't know
bit of
that was gonna
love.
be in there. We
Yeah.
were like,
Well, what? We didn't know?
yeah, that's true. I should say this.
So I was like, they're going to put this in the trailer because there would be, if not to do
And
that,
I was
because
like,
Yeah.
too
they'll never put it in the trailer.
But-
It's too much. And then I was like, touching my pearl. Oh, they did.
What can you tell us, though, about bringing a relationship to life in the zombie apocalypse with all these threats and everything? How does that go?
Well, it kind of goes like, aside from the apocalypse, like any real relationship. Like we're gonna see it
Yeah, but
develop.
you're also just not nice.
I'm not nice.
Shots fired.
Yumiko?
So this
Yumiko?
relationship's
I was
not
like, wait,
going
what's
well.
happening? You what?
Just pretend.
Expand on that.
Just pretend like you're being a good girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
Way to go. Good question. Excellent
Yeah.
question.
We need drama. Hey, drama makes the show.
So I just
There we
say,
go.
sorry, this is
I'm
very
flushed.
misleading. I don't know. Okay, they're definitely Magna and Yumiko. I think I'm gonna say this without. Magna and Yumiko have been in a relationship for a really long time, and we're definitely going to see that relationship evolve. And it's going to take a different path this season than one that we saw in the previous season. So there'll definitely be moments where you see scenes just about us and us coming together.
Awesome.
And I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's true. I think that's true of any relationship, whether it's in the apocalypse or not. It's two
Right.
people trying to work it out when they're changing and the world around them is constantly changing. Yeah, that's what I would say about that. I genuinely don't know.
You know what
I was
they-
about to sip some tea. I don't know. I was like, there's something going
You'll
on
see.
over there. Not my
You'll see.
business.
You'll see.
You know what they didn't show in the trailer
guess I'll
was
see too.
Negan and Jerry and their relationship.
Oh, you guys are
Sparks
a thing now?
friggin' flying. They're flying.
Family man plus Negan. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to have just a happy uncle that's
There you go. There you go.
brings tomatoes over and
Does laundry.
So Cooper, so Jerry's out of the kingdom now. It's been a while. He's kind of taken up a new life. He's got a family.
Yeah.
Where do we find you in a new home? How does that go down?
I feel like Jerry is chasing those kids around and trying to just sort of regroup from everything that happened during the winter storm. And I liked the AMC opening and like the little water effect. I was like, that's melted snow. And then I was like, oh, we're by an ocean. So it was but Jerry's. It's hard because Ezekiel's in a different place and Jerry was always just the yes man, the right hand, and now it's like, oh, decisions are gonna have to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he? Where's Ezekiel? So
Yeah.
so that's what's going on there.
All right. And Jeff, man, we saw Lucille again. We haven't seen her in a while. In the trailer, Michonne is holding her.
Yeah.
So,
that was a shocker, wasn't it?
is there? Yeah, that was a flashback
Yeah.
too. I mean, it brought back memories when you first
Yeah.
came around.
Yeah.
But is there? Can you tease a reunion? Anything? Because in the comics, we know there's a cool moment
in the
with.
comics we know that there's a reunion. I can tease a reunion. I might be
Hey,
teasing.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So, but let me ask you this. I mean, we have this kind of redemption arc that's been set up, and you
Yeah.
talked about it on the panel.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun to watch you with Kaylee. With
I
you.
love
You guys are so
Wyatt.
much fun.
Yeah.
How is that relationship gonna go? Does it kind of lead to maybe some redemption?
I sure hope so. I think that last year she certainly enabled, especially the audience, to see a different side of Negan. I think that Negan has always been that way with children, and I think he has a special. I mean, for years that Judith, that character, was probably the only person that talked to Negan, and they had an actual real relationship that I think Negan kind of gravitated to because he was alone sitting in a cell. Where that relationship goes will be interesting to see. Negan's kind of been focused. He's been given a little bit more freedom, so he's been kind of focused on some other things, and he's kind of found out more about what's going on with the Whisperers. And
all right.
so the first couple episodes this year, he's kind of getting a lot of information, and we'll see what he does with it.
I know you can't say anything, but that book where he goes out and meets the Whisperers and does
Yeah.
what he does to Alpha, it's one of my favorites, man.
Me too.
So I do have to ask. I mean, we have like big movie news today with it's going to theaters, Rick Grimes movies.
Yeah.
Fear the Walking Dead in its first 5 episodes kind of teased a little bit about this group. I've got to ask, can we get any clues during season 10 about where Rick might have gone? Is there anything along those lines coming up?
I think that we should probably pay attention to Josh and his CB setup.
Okay.
That would be that's me reading into it and
Sure.
kind of knowing the comic where that goes.
Right.
But I think that might lead us to something. But, over on Fear, they've shown that helicopter and that symbol. So, the worlds are all kind of intertwined at this point.
As they all intertwine and continue to grow. I mean,
That's exactly right.
Can we see a Negan backstory movie?
I know that it's been discussed. We got to do it before I get any older. I mean, pretty soon I'm not going to be able to be the young Negan anymore, man.
And then finally, Austin can maybe act without all the makeup on his face. That
that's
would be
right.
cool.
That's exactly
Bring
right.
Dwight without the
I mean,
bird.
today seeing his face really for the first time,
I
no
know.
beard and a haircut. I'm like, who is that guy?
I love it. And Cooper, man, speaking of movies, I loved you in Shazam. You
Me
are just chasing
too.
kids around, man.
thank
It's so
you.
much fun. Can you tell us anything about? I know they want to make that fast because those kids are growing up.
So fast they're growing.
Are you ready to go back to the DC world? Anything you could say?
Yes, I think. Well, no, but I mean, it looks. I mean, The Rock's on as Black Adam, which is Shazam's nemesis, and I'm kind of curious to see how two half Samoans are going to handle each other. But I don't know.
Did you just challenge The Rock?
Yeah,
I
no,
was challenging The Rock. I was like, hey, you with your superpowers and me with the power of being a dad.
you were a good dad,
6.
though.
I loved
Yeah, that
those
was a
kids.
great character.
I love those kids. It was so great. And it was just it was so refreshing, especially coming from Walking Dead where
Yeah, man.
we're dressed in winter clothes during a really hot time, and then I'm in Toronto and dressed in winter clothes, and it's actually winter. That was just like, what is this?
It was such a great, genuine
great.
character that the role
Yeah.
he played in Shazam. I just watched Shazam a couple days ago with my son, and I mean, what a great movie to watch with a 9-year-old. And that Cooper just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
It was spectacular.
Loved it, man.
Thank
Great
you.
work. Congratulations. And congrats to all you guys because the season 10 trailer for Walking Dead, it shattered expectations. It was so good. It comes back October 6th, everybody. Huge thanks to the cast of Walking Dead for stopping by the studio. Stay tuned to Comicbook.com for more from San Diego Comic-Con. I'm BD. I'll see you there.
BD.